My dear child, I need you to listen very closely right now, because this message is not for everyone, but it is definitely for you. There is a soul out there right now that is crying in the dark, and they have reached the point where they cannot go on alone anymore. Heaven has been watching their struggle, and the Father has decided that you are the specific answer to the prayer they whispered in the middle of the night. This isn't a mistake or a coincidence that you are hearing these words today. You have been selected for a divine mission that is much bigger than you realize. This person is standing at a very dangerous crossroads, and they feel like they are drowning in total despair. They are looking for a sign to keep going, and God is saying that your intervention is the exact piece of the puzzle that will complete their miracle. Please do not turn away or skip this moment, because the urgency you feel in your spirit right now is tied directly to your own future and your own destiny. If you are hearing my voice, it is because you have been given a special kind of grace and a specific strength that this person needs to survive this very night. I want you to stay with me until the very end of this message, because I am going to show you exactly who this person is and why your willingness to help them is going to trigger a massive shift in your own life. You might feel like you have enough problems of your own, and you might be wondering why God would pick you for such a heavy responsibility right now. But the truth is that God trusts you because your heart carries a special light that is strong enough to break the chains holding someone else down. Before we go any deeper into this revelation, I want you to take a moment and type "I am ready" in the comments to show that you are opening your heart to this assignment. The person who needs you is not a stranger to you. They are someone whose life has been purposefully woven into yours for a season just like this one. They need your help as soon as possible because they have truly reached the end of their own strength, and they are about to give up on everything. Your voice, your prayers, or even just your simple presence is the only thing standing between them and the final attack the enemy has planned for them. The details of who they are starting to surface in your mind even as I speak. Something huge is waiting for you the very second you decide to say yes to this divine task. The reason God is being so direct with you right now is profound. Your obedience in reaching out to this soul is the master key that will finally unlock the door to your own long-awaited breakthrough. You have been waiting for your own answers for a long time, and this is the path to receiving them. As you step out to lift this person up, the Father is already preparing to lift every heavy burden that has been weighing on your shoulders for years. This is a rare spiritual exchange where their rescue becomes your reward. If you want to make sure you stay connected to this frequency of miracles and never miss a divine instruction, please subscribe to this channel now so we can walk this path of light together. Stay focused because the revelation of their name and the specific way you are called to help them is going to shock you. There is a truth coming that is so powerful it will change the trajectory of your entire family tree. The fabric of your destiny is vibrating right now with an urgency you have never felt before because a bridge is being built between your hands and someone else's brokenness. This is not just a random act of kindness that you can choose to do or not do. It is a divine test of how you manage the light that has been placed inside of you. Someone in your inner circle or someone from your past is fighting a silent battle right now, and they have run out of options. The reason I am calling on you specifically is that you possess the only frequency of hope that their soul is programmed to recognize. If you turn away now, you might miss the very moment your own spiritual inheritance was scheduled to be released to you. There is a secret connection between their rescue and your next financial breakthrough that is about to be made crystal clear to you. I want you to look closely at the faces that have crossed your mind in the last 24 hours. One of those people is the soul God is pointing to. They are standing on the edge of a decision that could change their life forever, and your help is the divine veto that cancels the enemy's plan for their destruction. This person needs you right now, because you are the only one who won't judge the shadows they are walking through. You are the one I have prepared to be my hands on this earth. By stepping into their storm, you are actually finding the way out of your own. The dark clouds that have been hanging over your life are waiting for this single act of obedience to finally disappear. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is tied to the courage you show in the next few minutes of this revelation. Your help is the key that unlocks a massive warehouse of blessings that have been on hold since the beginning of this year. God says your willingness to reach out is the spiritual signature required to authorize the release of your own miracles. You aren't just saving a life today, you are activating a cycle of abundance that will overflow into your children's lives and their children's lives. The details of what this person is going through are about to be revealed, and it is going to be more surprising than you could ever imagine. This is not just a request from heaven. It is an invitation into a much higher level of spiritual authority for you. The atmosphere is shifting right now to prepare your heart for a once-in-a-lifetime encounter that will leave you completely speechless. Open the ears of your spirit, because the veil is dropping and the truth of this person's identity is about to hit you like a bolt of lightning. This soul is someone you once prayed for and someone you thought had everything figured out, but behind their closed doors, a catastrophic collapse is happening. Heaven is revealing this to you because you are the only one they cannot hide from. You are the mirror God is using to reflect His mercy to them. The gravity of their situation is tied to a specific cry they made just hours ago, asking for any sign that they should keep going. You are that sign. You are the answer they were looking for when they thought no one was listening. As you continue to listen to this, the connection between their struggle and your own prayer request is going to become undeniable. The Father is pulling back a curtain right now to show you a spiritual exchange that will leave you absolutely breathless. This person who needs your help is actually holding a secret map for your own future, but they are currently too blinded by their own pain and suffering to see the treasure they carry. By reaching out to them at this moment, you aren't just giving them a hand. You are positioning yourself to receive a specific piece of information, a connection, or a revelation that is destined to launch you into your most prosperous season ever. The enemy is completely terrified that you have stayed to listen to this message because he knows your breakthrough is closer than ever before. He understands that if you stay focused on this call, you will finally discover the exact strategy needed to defeat the generational curses that have haunted your family tree for over 30 years. This is something huge, and it is hidden inside the very simple and humble act of being your brother's keeper. Witness the amazing way God is aligning things in your life in this very second. God is saying that He is measuring your ability to handle the great wealth and abundance He has planned for your future by seeing how you handle this one person's desperate need today. This isn't about how much money or resources you have in your bank account right now. It is entirely about the frequency of your heart and your willingness to obey. The person is facing a secret battle that they haven't told anyone about, perhaps a health crisis or a hidden financial collapse, and your help will be the exact catalyst for your own total restoration. I want you to take a moment right now and type "I am a blessing" in the comments to claim this path of restoration for your own life. I am going to reveal the specific signs you should look for in this person one by one as we go deeper into this message. If you walk away now, you risk passing by the very burning bush that God has set on fire specifically to get your attention today. The atmosphere around you is getting heavy with the presence of angels who are recording exactly how you respond to this holy call. The clock of eternity is ticking down toward a moment where your life and theirs are meant to intersect in a powerful way. Right now, at this very moment, the person who needs your help is staring at a screen or a photograph, and your face is the only image that is bringing them a tiny flicker of hope. They are trapped in a silent prison because of a mistake they made years ago, and they are convinced that what they did is completely unforgivable. God is disclosing to you right now that you are the only person on this entire planet authorized to grant them the spiritual pardon they need to move forward. If you want to ensure you stay connected to this divine frequency and never miss these urgent instructions from heaven, please subscribe to this channel now so we can continue this journey of light together. This person needs to breathe again, and if you turn away from them now, the window of opportunity for their survival and your next big promotion will slam shut. I am about to describe the specific signal they will send you in the next few hours so you can recognize it immediately. This revelation might be shocking to you, but their current crisis has actually been acting as a spiritual shield that has been protecting you from an unseen enemy. They have been carrying a heavy burden that was originally meant for your shoulders, and now they have finally collapsed under its weight. By reaching out to help them as soon as possible, you aren't just being a hero to them, you are actually reclaiming your own peace and your own health that they have been unconsciously guarding for you. There is a secret about your family tree that is directly linked to this person's bloodline. Your encounter with them was not a random event, it was a setup by the Creator from the very day you were born. Listen to the vibration of this truth. Your financial drought is ending the moment you help wet the parched throat of this suffering soul. The storehouse of heaven has been locked with a key that only turns when you show mercy to this specific individual. This isn't about how much money you have, it is about the golden cord of connection that is being pulled tight right now. If you stay focused, you will see how their restoration is the literal blueprint for your own house being built, your debts being cancelled, and your reputation being restored. We are approaching the part, the hidden code in the next message they send you will be decoded. A miracle is coming that is so big it will be talked about for generations to come. This truth is going to shatter your current understanding of karma and grace. The celestial machinery of your life has hit a temporary bottleneck, and the only way to release the flow of your upcoming abundance is to address the person whose name is currently being etched into the atmosphere around you. They are experiencing a spiritual blackout where they can no longer see the path ahead, and heaven has designated you as their emergency power source. By extending your hand, a demonic contract against your own family's joy is about to be nullified forever. I am about to describe a physical sign that will appear on your phone or at your door within the next few hours to confirm that this is not a coincidence. This is the key to a door you thought was locked forever. This person is carrying a hidden seed of your future legacy that can only grow in the soil of your compassion. God allowed them to reach this point of desperation so that He could showcase His glory through your obedience. You might have recently felt a strange, unexplained urge to check on this person, or perhaps they have appeared in your dreams 3 nights in a row. Your help will act as a spiritual bridge that allows you to bypass a major financial trap the enemy has set for you next month. By saving them, you are literally outsmarting the darkness that was meant for your downfall. The secret gift they are destined to give you in return will leave your soul trembling with gratitude. The frequency of this message is accelerating because the window of rescue is closing fast. This person needs your help right now because they are at the very second of giving up on a dream that is actually tethered to your own success. If their dream dies, a part of your future harvest withers as well. Your yes today is the universal authorization for a massive health restoration to take place in your own body or the body of someone you love dearly. This is a high-stakes divine exchange that only happens once in a century. We are moving into the final description of the code word they will use when they reach out. Something huge is waiting for you, and the glory of what is about to manifest in your bank account and your home is the direct result of this one moment. My child, the air you are breathing right now is thick with the anticipation of a miracle that only your specific voice can activate. At this very second, the person I have been telling you about is standing in a deep valley of decision. The darkness is whispering to them that no one cares and that their life doesn't matter, but all of heaven is screaming your name as the final rebuttal to those lies. Please do not skip past this frequency, because if you choose to ignore this call, a divine assignment meant to stabilize your entire family line might be handed over to someone else. This person is literally at the point of no return, and your intuition is being sharpened right now to recognize their cry for help, even through all the noise of the world. There is a shocking detail you need to know about a legal or financial document that is currently sitting in their hands, just waiting for your specific wisdom to decode it. By helping them, you aren't just doing a favor, you are preventing a tragedy that would have echoed through the lives of your family for decades. Your recent season of silence and waiting was actually a preparation period for this very moment. If you want to make sure you stay connected to these divine alerts and never miss your window of opportunity, please subscribe to this channel now so we can continue to walk this path of light together. This person needs your help immediately because they carry a spiritual key that was lost by your ancestors a long time ago. By helping them get back on their feet, that key is naturally restored to your own bloodline. This is more than just charity, it is a total reclamation of your family's original glory. Right now, this person is looking at a digital message or a letter that contains a hidden code of blessing meant only for your eyes. They don't even realize the power they are holding, but your help will unlock it for both of you. Their sudden appearance in your thoughts is the final alarm clock before your greatest dream finally manifests. Something massive is waiting for you, and it involves the total evaporation of the debt that has been strangling your progress for so long. You must realize that the universe is not just made of random matter, but of divine appointments orchestrated by the Father. You are about to receive a notification of necessity, perhaps a subtle hint through a common app or a message from a mutual friend that will confirm exactly who this soul is. God is saying that your help is the oxygen that keeps their divine purpose alive. I want you to stop for a second and type "I received my breakthrough" in the comments to anchor this promise in your life today. If you stay focused, you will understand how their impossible problem is actually the perfect solution to a puzzle you have been trying to solve since last year. Missing the reveal of the triple sign would be like leaving a theater right before the climax of the movie. The atmosphere is shifting from a desperate call for help into a celebration of total victory. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the sudden miraculous alignment of your finances, your health, and your heart. The spiritual intensity of this moment has reached a breaking point, and the veil between your world and the divine treasury is thinner than it has ever been. This person is currently clutching an object. It might be their phone, a piece of jewelry, or an old photograph, and they are uttering a final prayer that involves your name. Their collapse is actually a collision intended to bring both of you into a brand new dimension of authority. If you disconnect now, you risk interrupting a transmission that carries the blueprint for your next 10 years. There is an unseen connection between this person's current tears and a sudden, mysterious healing that is about to touch your physical body. Listen to the heartbeat of the universe. It is intentional and currently synchronized with the person you are being called to rescue. This individual is holding a secret that would shock your community, but God has chosen you to be their safe harbor because you carry ancient wisdom they need to survive the next 48 hours. The shocking truth is that this person has been unknowingly praying for your success for months, and now the roles have reversed. Their help to you was spiritual, but your help to them must be tangible and immediate. By saving their reputation, you are actually sealing the leak in your own financial vessel. We are about to unveil the specific location where your paths will cross. A divine audit is taking place in the heavens right now, and your response to this person's urgent need is the deciding factor for your upcoming promotion. The Father is looking for a heart that can be trusted with the abundance of nations. This person is like the Lazarus at your gate, but they are disguised as an equal, a friend, or even a former colleague. There is a hidden contract signed in the spirit realm that promises you 100-fold return on every second of attention you give to this soul. You will hear the sound of chains falling off your bank account the very instant you decide. To be the answer to their prayer. We are moving into a deep revelation of the exact words they will say to you that will confirm they are the one. Brace yourself, because we are entering the eye of the storm where the most guarded secret of your life is about to be reconciled with this person's urgent cry. A divine displacement is happening. The heavy burden you have carried on your chest for the last 3 years is being lifted because you chose to acknowledge the one who is suffering. This person is standing in a place of total silence, waiting for a notification or a knock that only you are destined to provide. If you walk away now, you are walking away from the grand correction of your timeline. The atmosphere is about to shift into a revelation concerning a hidden document or a lost inheritance that this person unknowingly holds the key to. Look into the depths of your recent memories and find the person who always seemed too strong to ever need help. That is the very person the enemy is trying to extinguish right now. Their strength was once a shield for many, but now that shield has cracked and you are the divine welder sent to repair it. There is a shocking spiritual law at work here. The speed at which you help them will be the exact speed at which your most impossible court case, debt, or family feud is resolved by the hand of God. This is a high-speed portal of grace. Your random urge to hear this was actually a pre-planned rescue mission for your own future peace. In just a moment, I will describe the physical mark or clothing item they will be wearing when you see them next. The gold you seek is buried under the mountain they are currently climbing. You have been asking for a sign to start that new project, to buy that home, or to heal that broken relationship. This person is that sign. Their desperate need is the fertile soil where your greatest A vest has been planted by the angels. We are approaching a frequency shift where I will reveal the initial of their name and the number of days you have left to act before this miracle window closes forever. Something huge is waiting for you, and it might be an out-of-court settlement, a surprise check in the mail, or a sudden medical all-clear that manifests the moment your help reaches them. The final revelation of the secret connection between their past and your future is about to be laid bare. You have reached the 0 hour, the exact point in time where the spiritual world stops and watches your next move. This person isn't just needing help. They are currently holding a divine voucher that has your name written on it. It can only be activated when you bridge the gap between their pain and your power. As you listen, This person is actually feeling a sudden warm sensation in their chest, a spiritual signal that their deliverer is near. If you disconnect now, you are essentially hanging up a phone call from the throne room of heaven. My beloved child, prepare your heart for a revelation that will shake your very soul, because there is a secret spiritual link between this person's urgent crisis and a specific dream you had when you were just a young child. This individual is not just someone in need. They have been serving as a sacrificial gatekeeper for your life. For a long time, they have been enduring seasons of deep lack and isolation, specifically to act as a shield, preventing a dark cloud of misfortune from ever reaching your household. But now, their strength has completely faded, and the Father is saying, it is finally your turn to stand in the gap for them and repay that spiritual protection. Do not turn away now, because I am pulling back the curtain on a shocking truth that most people will never understand. The help they need from you isn't just about money or encouraging words. It is actually about a special item or a specific piece of stored knowledge you have held onto for years without even knowing why you kept it. That thing you possess is the very oxygen they need to survive the next few hours. Something massive is waiting for you on the other side of this act, and it involves the total restoration of a relationship you once thought was dead and buried forever. I want you to take a moment right now and type "I am the miracle" in the comments to signal to the heavens that you are ready to receive this restoration in your own life. There is a heavenly ledger being balanced right this second, and the debts of your past are being wiped completely clean in exchange for the mercy you show toward this soul. God says that when you help them as soon as possible, you are actually paying the ransom for your own future success. This person is currently struggling with a hidden thorn, a problem so personal and embarrassing that they feel they can't tell anyone on earth but you. The revelation of this secret will be the exact confirmation code. You need to know this message is truly and authentically for you. A double portion of blessing is arriving in your life before the next new moon, and it is tied to your obedience right now. I must also give you a final warning about the one person in your life who will try to talk you out of helping. You must ignore their voice and follow your intuition to save your own destiny. The frequency of this message has reached its highest peak, and the divine assignment is now resting fully on your shoulders. As these final seconds unfold, the Father is releasing a sudden acceleration into your life. The person who needs your help is the final hurdle between you and the monumental wealth, health, and peace you have been praying and fasting for all year. This is your burning bush moment, where God is speaking directly to you. The seal of heaven is being placed upon your forehead right now, marking you as a bringer of light in a world filled with shadows. The path to your own greatest miracle is now wide open. If you want to seal this commitment and stay aligned with these divine whispers so you never lose your way, please subscribe to this sanctuary now. The person you are about to rescue is actually a messenger in disguise, sent to test if your heart is ready for the massive global influence that is coming your way very soon. By staying until this very moment, you have proven your spiritual stamina and your worthiness. Go forth with boldness and do not doubt yourself. The confusion that plagued your mind this morning is gone, and the financial blockages are dissolving even as I speak. You will hear your name being honored in high places because you chose to listen when others turned away. The signs are appearing all around you. The initial of their name, the specific message on your phone, and a sudden warmth in your home will manifest before the sun sets today. You are no longer just waiting for a miracle. You have actually become the miracle for someone else. Go now and fulfill the call, and watch as the windows of heaven shatter to pour out a blessing so large that you won't have room to receive it all. Before the final silence falls on this message, there is one last heavenly secret I must share. The person who needs your help is currently holding a piece of your broken altar, a part of your spiritual authority that was scattered during your hardest season of life. This is not a one-way rescue, it is a divine retrieval. As you reach out to pull them from the pit, your hands will touch the very joy, confidence, and calling you thought you had lost forever. Look at the clock or the numbers around you right now. They are not random, they are COO, coordinates of grace, confirming your timing is perfect. By becoming the answer to their prayer, you have officially closed the cycle of lack in your entire family line. You are being moved to the table of kings where you belong.